So this is going to be a reading for my Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and get straight into it. If at any point you are looking to get a personal, just check out the information listed in the description below. Okay, Pisces for June 5th through the 6th. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss this. So first of the cards I want to discuss are actually going to be these, and it's going to look at your love life. So we have accelerated emotion as well as the Ten of Swords. And with your love life, Pisces, things are going to be moving pretty quickly in regards to a relationship ending. Like, okay, how do I put this into words? Okay, some of you recently just got out of a relationship. There may have been like a big betrayal that may have taken place, and some of you may have wanted to get out of this relationship for a while now, like really wanting to get out of this relationship for a minute. And with the Ten of Swords, it's like, yeah, like this person may have betrayed you and made you feel like crap, but you could also be quickly recovering too with the accelerated motion card, due to the fact that there's been so many existing problems that you're just like ready to move on. Others of you, this is like moving on quickly, like you know, looking at possibly dating like right after a breakup. Or you guys notice that someone who you just broke up with may be dating someone else already. Um, some of you guys also may have just broken up like randomly. This could have been like an argument where somebody's like, you know what, I don't want to be in a relationship anymore. And it just happens like out of the blue. Let me clarify. Yeah, we have the High Priestess in reverse. So it's like you guys are at a disadvantage with the breakup in some way. Wow. Now, some of you are in a relationship, don't get it twisted, but there is certain betrayals or issues or disappointments, I should say, that have taken place in the marriage that could really be blown out of proportion during this time frame if not handled gently, I should say. Now, let's look at career. We do have passion ignited as well as the 10 of swords or 10 of wands. So with career, there may be this overwhelming feeling that you guys are experiencing. Some of you, you don't really like your job. You just feel like it's just way too much work, not enough pay, or it's just too stressful. Like you may just work with people who you don't really like, or the work environment is just, again, a lot to handle. With the passion ignited card, though, some of you do have a passion or something that you do find yourself interested in moving towards, and you could be finding like an entry point to get into that said career, like trying to figure out exactly what you need to do to make movements that direction. Others of you, you may be self-employed right now, and you may be having all these like great ideas coming through, and you may be having all these creative juices flowing. But then you could also realize in that same token of breath that you just have a lot of stuff that you need to stay on top of, and you could be finding yourself overwhelmed. Now, when it comes to the advice that I can give you for this time frame, we have the waiting game as well as the Ten of Pentacles. So the first piece of advice that I can give you, there's a need for you guys to express a level of patience when it comes to, again, a long-term foundation you guys are trying to build. I always say this, anything long-term, anything built to last takes time. Even relationships, it takes time to understand each other. It takes time to understand said thing so that you can actually make full blown progress. And anything that has, like I said, any long term standing isn't an overnight process. It does take time. What else? Sorry for that noise. What else with this energy? Another piece of advice that I can give you guys, understand that it's a matter of time, not a matter of what if, when it comes to your career or when it comes to a healthy relationship. If you guys take the time to, of course, look at everything that's been keeping you from having a stronger relationship in the past, but also learning from your mistakes and kind of not living by those mistakes, but understanding what mistakes were made in the past. Hopefully, you guys get what I'm trying to say with that. Now, the possible challenge that may come up with the Seven of Wands and the Patience card is the fact that you guys may be having a hard time being patient, or you guys may feel like you've been overly patient up until this point and you could be tired of being patient. But honestly, just because you may be tired of patience doesn't make things speed up. So unfortunately, you still have to be patient when it comes to certain things. That's just the way of life. Okay. With the Seven of Wands as well, the challenge may be that you guys just have certain problems around you, like certain little mishaps coming up, and you guys could let them blow out of proportion. So be careful of that too. Okay. Like thinking, someone not adding enough sugar in your coffee was the universe trying to make sure you had a bad day or something. Make sure you stay away from that way of thinking. Now, we also have representing the unexpected that may come up, emotional withdrawal, and the Three of Swords here. So what may be unexpected is that some of you may just start to kind of fixate on disappointments, things that you're not happy with, things that you may feel discontent with. Okay. With the emotional withdrawal card, some of you could be really starting to notice that this tough act that you may be putting up, like, oh, I don't want love, I hate love, and, all these things may be kind of crumbling because you feel some type of way. You can't keep denying the fact that you feel some type of way deep down about somebody, the way somebody may have treated you, or the way something may have ended. And some of you, this disappointment is more career related, but I definitely see you guys kind of having a moment of fixating on things that are just more past energy, not recent. Now, when it comes to the outcome, we do have spiritual union and judgment card in reverse. So the outcome. A lot of you're going to either be looking at your relationship with another person, or you're going to be looking at just your relationship with self. And also with the judgment card in reverse, some of you could be beating yourself up for certain decisions you may have recently made, or even decisions you may make during this time frame. So be careful of doing anything that you may look back and be like, why did I do that? Especially with this Mercury retrograde. But the Two of Wands in reverse, some of you could also be deciding not to make a choice on something. So this could be like letting somebody back into your life because you don't really see like a long-term benefit in doing so. So this is some interesting energy. I am going to stop right here. I hope you took something from this reading. If you did, feel free to thumbs it up and subscribe. Again, all the information you may need to book a session will be below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, Pisces.